Honestly, $400 is not going to get you powerhouse machine. But good thing is you can use these laptops for presentations, Excel, light photo editing, and even basic gaming. But remember, no Chromebooks just to save money. And don't choose laptops with Intel Celeron or AMD Athlon processors. So, whether you are a student or professional, this guide will help you choose best laptops under $400. Let's start with the Lenovo IdeaPad 3. This one surprisingly punches way above its price range, as it is driven by the AMD Ryzen 5 5500U chipset paired with 8GB of RAM and 256GB SSD. Even though this 6-core, 12-thread processor is pretty old, it is still quite capable of handling light video editing. In fact, games like Valorant can run on this chipset, which is truly impressive. As integrated AMD Radeon 7 graphics deliver smooth and clear visuals on its 14-inch Full HD display, which offers 250 nits of brightness, 45% NTSC color coverage, and 60 Hz refresh rate. Overall, laptop looks clean and quite lightweight. 45 watt-hour battery can last around 5 to 6 hours on regular tasks, with all the necessary ports. It also has a 720p webcam, which is decent, not top quality, but still usable for online meetings. At $380, this is still great deal. If you don't want to compromise too much on performance and also want to play some basic games in your free time, this one is for you. Go for it. Links in description. Now, HP 14 laptop. If you want to keep your budget low and don't want to spend more than $380, this HP laptop is worth considering. As along with HP's good after-sales service, it offers strong build and professional-looking design with decent specs. As under the hood, it is powered by the Intel Core i3-N305 processor. This chipset comes with 8 cores and 8 threads, and paired with 8GB of DDR4 RAM, and storage options range from 128GB to 256GB, depending on your usage. This Intel chipset at Cinebench R24 about 67% slower than the Ryzen 5500U chip. Still, it works pretty well for daily usage. HP also uses 14-inch Full HD display instead of HD panel, which is impressive for laptop at this price. Overall, the build is mostly plastic but feels sturdy. 41 watt-hour battery can last around 4 to 5 hours, depending on usage. At around $365, this is considerable option, especially if you are looking for reliable laptop on tight budget. Next, let's talk about Asus Vivobook 14. Asus Vivobook laptops are known for their strong build quality, attractive design, and equally solid processors for the price. This particular Vivobook variant is powered by the 12th generation Intel Core i5-1235U processor, which is pretty rare in this price segment, unfortunately. It comes with only 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, but that's something you can expect from laptops around the $400 price range. This Intel hybrid processor features 10 cores and 12 threads. This chip is similar to AMD Ryzen 5 5500U, as at Passmark CPU multi-core benchmarks. It provides similar score of 12,574 points, so this Asus Vivobook is currently great alternative over Ryzen chipset. The display is pretty standard for this price point, as 14-inch Full HD resolution of 1920 by 1080 screen runs at 60 Hz refresh rate, 250 nits of brightness, and 45% NTSC color gamut. However, the integrated AMD graphics delivers better visuals than Intel Iris Xe graphics, yet decent for day-to-day use. 42 watt-hour battery can last around 4 to 6 hours with basic usage, with all necessary ports. At around $395, this is a solid deal if you are looking for a well-built laptop with powerful processor. At the second spot, we have Acer Aspire 14. This Acer Aspire comes at a competitive price, powered by the Intel Core Ultra 5226V processor designed with 8 cores and 8 threads. This modern processor delivers better benchmark performance than Intel i5-1235U and Ryzen 5 5500U chip, around 60% in multi-core benchmarks. Plus, you also get the latest AI features with this device. For multitasking, you get massive 16GB of RAM and 1TB of storage, even though RAM is soldered, not upgradable, but still usable for heavy multitasking. On the display front, this 14-inch screen delivers 1920 by 1200 pixel resolution. Overall colors looks bright and brightness is better as peak brightness is around 300 nits. Additionally, Laptop looks absolutely modern, yet professional, and the keyboard works efficiently. Battery life can last around 7 to 8 hours, depending on your usage. Unfortunately, refurbished version is currently available at around $420, making it slightly pricier. However, if you are comfortable with refurbished model, this laptop is definitely worth considering, as it offers serious processing power that can even handle light video editing and CPU-bound games. Finally, Apple MacBook Air with the M1 chip. The Apple M1 is still a very strong performer for productivity, coding, photo editing, and light to moderate video editing, as Intel Ultra 226V is only about 13% faster at Geekbench 6 benchmarks. However, biggest drawback of this particular variant is you get only 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage. Still, whether you are student or professional, this Apple MacBook is a solid laptop, as it is ultra portable and easy to carry anywhere and capable of handling everything from basic documentation to presentations. Most importantly, display is where this MacBook really stands out, as you get 13.3-inch Retina IPS panel with sharp 2560 by 1600 pixel resolution screen, which delivers 400 nits of brightness, and P3 wide color with True Tone helps to maintain more natural looking colors on the panel, makes it seriously premium display for laptop in this price range. Additionally, battery can easily run for 8 to 12 hours, which is massive advantage if you are working outdoors. Overall, laptop looks absolutely professional. You also get backlit keyboard and Thunderbolt support. Currently, renewed version is available for around $394, making it solid laptop if you are comfortable with buying renewed device. So, in conclusion, for around $400, you can consider the Lenovo IdeaPad with the Ryzen chip or Asus Vivobook with the i5-1235U processor. But if you are comfortable with refurbished laptops, Acer Aspire 14 is clear winner in terms of performance and value. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.